Hello, it's day 30 of Inktober Tangles Challenge 2023. Today's tangle is Trixyz by Tina Chen. This one is tricky. Trixie is tricky. And I think I will just start first by maybe drawing an aura line. It will kind of, I think I will use this as a measurement for the distance, so it will be kind of similar to that. But it's not like it has to be the same, so I'll just eyeball it, going in directly with my pen. And yeah, that's it. Not perfect at all, and totally fine. And then I need some triangles, and because this is a tricky tangle, I'm not sure that I want these triangles to be whole, because I think this tangle would be very tricky to draw like only partially. It will be tricky anyway. I will now turn it like this, and in both of these I will first establish where the middle of the the triangle is, and then I will start with adding the lines. So I'm first adding a line that's parallel to this side. Then I will add a second line that's parallel to this side. You can see that these lines are not too long. It's also because my triangles are not too big. And then the last one is parallel to this side. So just basically rotating the tile and doing the same thing all over again. And then I will add new lines, and the first line will be like parallel to the bottom here, and it goes all the way to the edge of the tile. And then the next one will be parallel to this one, again looking at the triangle, observing what's the bottom and what's the top, and it's easiest if you just rotate the tile and do it consistently. And it doesn't need to be like totally parallel, it basically needs to follow this same direction, let's say. So this is it, and it's almost done, believe it or not. I just need to add little triangles, and I'm going to ink them in. And these little triangles are following the shape of the corner. So they're more or less following that. Again, no need to try to make it perfect. I'm trying to leave these spaces between these triangles and the sides consistent, so that, basically if you would join these lines, you would get an inner triangle. And it would be easier if I started with the pencil lines and just inside a pencil line, the original triangle, draw a smaller one with a pencil line, and then just retrace those lines. But it's fine as it is. And then I will add shades. I will add shades wherever one of these sections should cover another one. And I'm going to blend these first and then decide on my next move regarding shading and highlighting, of course. Well, this is kind of done, let's say, because this is the way that my shade would be positioned. Maybe I can do something else to just enhance this shape, I can add an oral line that follows this outer part and then goes towards the center. And I will do the same thing in another one of my triangles. And I'm just wondering if I should place some shades along the center too. I will do it in one just to see where it takes me. So I will do it along these lines. Maybe it wasn't an awful decision, because they look now, these ribbons look like they're intertwined, and they just start from this central part and then unwrap towards the sides and then disappear again. You can totally leave it out. I don't think that this part of shading is a part of the original step out. So if you think that it looks better without it, that's totally fine. Adding some final shades with my little white Zentangle pencil, General's white charcoal. And of course, I'm going to blend these whites too. It's a tangle that seems complex, but if you get the idea right and just draw these lines parallel to each other, I think it's not so difficult, at least not once you do it several times and then come back to it. Things start to get clearer. Okay, this looks very strange as it is now. I want to add some roundings where my nooks or these edges are really sharp. And I think right here, I might either ink it in or maybe add some texture to this part of the background. So, you know, now I'm already thinking about finishing the drawing because I only have one more day to go, one more tangle to go. So there's not much left to tangle, and of course you can just, if you have much more space on your Zendala, you can just go in with any of the tangles that we already used in this challenge, or any other tangle, of course. I think it would be better if I just continued this line here on the opposite side. To have this consistency. So instead of inking in, I'm adding this texture to that part. And then I have one more day to go, so I won't do anything to this space until I'm done with the last tangle of this challenge. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye.